It is match day, ladies and gentlemen. Man United Burnley, but the talk is still not good. Kobbie Mainoo has added onto the pressure. Even today, he has made it clear he wants to go on loan, seeking more playing time. Amorim said he believes in him, he trusts him, but he wants him to fight for his place. What exactly is Kobbie Mainoo planning? Meanwhile, there seems to be an opportunity on the market in terms of a midfielder United could probably look to. He's not one I like, I've said it before. But in the current circumstances, honestly, would you advise Man United to proceed this season in this a very tough season without a proper midfielder? I don't think so. That would be naive of them to think they will do anything. But for now, I remind you, on DSTV, thanks to their 39k Kawiki package, you get to watch football in the way football is supposed to be watched, and it's too much football. There is the final of the CHAN that's going on, Madagascar up against Morocco. Then, of course, there is Formula 1, but that's for later. First, the football comes where Man United Burnley, it will be kicking off. We'll be watching that game along on Divayoka. Then Tottenham is in action against Bournemouth. We've got Barcelona or Chelsea in the early kickoff up against Fulham in the London Derby. Then tomorrow, Liverpool, Arsenal. Beautiful games of football in the Serie A, in the La Liga, all for 39k thanks to the Kawiki package. DSTV is indeed the home of football. I do remind you guys to come and learn how the internet pays, because people are earning from it and perhaps you're not, yet you too can. And it's so easy. Now, let's get into the news. So, first things first. First of all, Kobbie Mainoo, even today, has responded and re-emphasized his desire to leave before the end of this summer, between now and the close of the window. That's in hours. He says he wants to leave and seek more playing time. Not permanently, he will be back, but he wants to be playing, not waiting on the bench. Amorim said he's not leaving. He wants him. He backs him. He trusts him, but he wants him to fight for his place. Now, what's happening is that back and forth, and happening before a game, an important game. Manchester United's game, each game United plays today is so important, and Man United now against Burnley, a team that, again, is not the best of teams really, but it can spoil the party. It has got some experience in there. Talk about the former Man United captain, rather Man City captain Kyle Walker, their coach Scott Parker, who has been there before. They have got a couple of elements in them that can really make it difficult for Man United, especially if the jitters are there, considering that United can even be threatened or shaken and even ejected by Grimsby. Really, Burnley can't be able to really psych themselves up and go out there at Old Trafford and maximize on Man United's jitters and beat them. So it's got to be a calm game. For me, the secret to this win, if it happens, and I think it will, is the calmness of the players. If Cunha, Mbumo, Ahmad, all these players come wanting to score, everyone wants to score, they are desperate to score. If they consider an early goal like they do many a time, and then they start shaking and panicking, then goalkeepers and defenders will all want to score. Then it's going to become increasingly difficult. They will panic, and again, it's going to look like a disaster. If they come and they have that confidence and control like they were against Arsenal, then there is no chance for Burnley. They will be left for dead. So I'm hoping that is what happens, because it's probably the time where you think Man United should start getting their season underway. And it's not about Amorim being sacked, because I think Amorim has got the full backing of the board, which I love. But for the fan base and the players themselves, for their own confidence, even Amorim's confidence in himself, if the wins are not coming, it becomes so difficult. People want to see you winning. Even if you create so many chances, if you don't convert them, they won't count for nothing. So it's a pressure game, and that's why I think it's a bad moment for Kobbie to still be insisting. But again, it comes at a time when the transfer window is closing, and if the boy is not happy, he has got to make it known now so that he can leave before the window closes. So it's a tricky game psychologically, and I think the biggest battle again will be in how United handles the psychology of the game. That said, if they get it right, Burnley will be destroyed for good. Now, I'll give my prediction at the end of this video. But in terms of players and personnel, what I expect to be done for me is, first of all, if Kobbie, and I know what Amorim did with Kobbie, telling Kobbie that he has got to fight for his place and he's competing with Bruno. I think it is Amorim's way of managing him and trying to show him that you're that good, but you need to train and be as fit as him and do the things he does. Because I think the reason that Bruno was made captain of Man United when they stripped the captaincy off Harry Maguire is because of the way he carries himself, his exemplary manner, how he trains, how he works hard on the pitch, his attitude and everything. My view is Kobbie, yes, he's talented, we know, but maybe his attitude has not been that of an ambitious player, and maybe that is why he has not lived to the expectation that Amorim has of him. And considering that he sees him every day during training, maybe he wants to get more out of him, and he knows when that happens, he trains well, he's fit, he's got the right attitude, he's humble, he's working hard, and he knows that he can be better than Bruno, and he wants to challenge him against the best, so that he gets the best out of him, probably for next season when most likely Bruno will be gone. So I have no issues with it, but maybe how it's managed maybe is what is getting the kid unsettled, that he wants now to walk away and look for an easier way to be in the World Cup squad, because he knows when he goes to a team like Spurs or whichever, he will be a starter, or Napoli or wherever he's reportedly linked with. He will be a starter and playing and certainly be in the squad for the World Cup. But Amorim is saying, I don't care about you and the World Cup. I want the best for you, but also the best for my team. And you're among the very best, but you're not doing enough to bring the best out of you. So for me, I sort of get it. But again, it's a matter of time. We'll see what exactly happens. Now, away from that, getting proper into the game, Kobbie, regardless the issue, let him start in the middle based on how he played as the number 8. Let him get Casemiro as his 6. Let him play next to Casemiro. Let Bruno push up top with Cunha as the 2 10s, with Sesko starting up top. Play Ahmad in Dogu's position. If they have trained it, I hope they have thought about it. And then play Brian Boom on the right, and we see how that looks. Just change something. And of course, the back line is always that. Now, in between the sticks, it's expected that Bayindir will return to take his place. Again, Sonny Lamens is not there yet, so Bayindir is expected to return and take his place in between the sticks. I think it's a no-brainer. I think clearly now, Bayindir is Man United best goalkeeper. Everyone has their time. When you get your time, use it. I'm hoping he does use it so that he perhaps gives us the confidence that maybe him and Sonny Lamens will be good goalkeepers for Man United going forward, because that's a weak link, a big, huge, weak, scary link for Man United. So I expect Bayindir to start in between the sticks, and I expect Sonny Lamens to be confirmed soon as a Man United player. So that's why now there is an opportunity on the market, and this is a player I said here before I don't want at Man United, but that was because I felt the window was on. United has money, it seems, and now they're even selling players. They can sign a proper midfielder, a Watton, a Baleba, or whoever they want. But as it looks, as the clock is ticking, it's becoming increasingly likely that Man United could close the window with the same midfield, and I think that would be disastrous. So, if push comes to shove, then how about they pay 15 million for Adrien Rabiot from Olympique Marseille, because Olympique Marseille have made it clear now that they would want about 15 million euros for him to leave, because they have fallen out, but they want him to leave immediately, and they would be willing to take 15 million euros. Now, whereas he's not young and he's not the perfect profile or central midfielder, honestly, if you put him there, if you put Adrien Rabiot in there in the middle with probably Bruno or whoever, or Kobbie or whoever Amorim feels he wants, he would perhaps bring something different. His experience, he's a calm player, he's technical, he's good, by the way, he's a good footballer. So you think he would bring in something that can hold fort for the remainder of the season, and then next season they go for Baleba and keep their money for Baleba, and United won't be so bad in the middle. I think it can make sense if it's an opportunity, because 15 million euros is peanuts. That's the money Bayern is paying as the loan fee for Nicolas Jackson, really. So if United are getting 6 million in terms of loan fee from Napoli for Højlund, which deal is agreed in principle, they have got 40 million for Garnacho. They have got a lot of money. They are guaranteed another 40 for Højlund. Then they are getting the Antony deal, by the way, took a twist because apparently the whole deal seems to be expensive because of the Antony salary. So I don't know how they hadn't even considered that. Did Real Betis see it later? Why did they change their minds after agreeing a deal? It seems unprofessional. It's so African. In Africa, we do such mistakes. You don't expect that of a team like Man United. If you're doing business on a player you want out for a long time, you cannot say you've agreed a deal for 25 million and then a 50% sell-on clause, and then later the team says the total package is too high after agreeing, and you need to either pay Antony and buy him out of his salary, or you pay part of his wages or he cuts down his wages. I mean, what agreement then did they have if they did not agree on that? It's confusing. But again, that's a mess. Confusion is what defines Man United for a long time now. So, Antony, it's still not done. There was a late twist in the deal after near confirmation. So, again, United, but regardless, United has got a bit of money, and I think 15 million euros really for a player who has got the experience of Adrien Rabiot to save the current situation of the midfield. Maybe, yeah, what to do? Yeah, as a poor man, you just go with that as you wait for your dream Baleba. Whatever it is, today's game, Man United will win. I will be here on the Ndiva Yoka YouTube channel, and we shall be watching it along together. Join us on DSTV is where we shall be watching it as we watch along it and react on it here with my brother KK. But also, I do remind you guys to come and learn how the internet pays. We are going AI now. We are advancing it. If you've learned already, but you don't know how to use AI, AI makes it way easier. You come as well. It will be yours will be cheaper if you've learned already the first class and you've started working. Yes, I'm sure your money is growing now, but you can grow even more with AI. Artificial intelligence makes it quicker or faster. So come and learn how AI works in this business of the internet. All that, of course, on the number down there. My name is Webb. This is an area of sport. Let me know of your prediction of the game and whether you think it makes sense for Ahmad to be tried in Dogu's position. People are saying bench Ahmad and play Mbumo. It's still hard for me to want to think that Ahmad should be a bench player. Yes, he's an impact substitute, yeah, but I still think in this team he can have a place to start ahead of some players. If Amorim is not one dimensional and tweaks things around here and there, he will trick things when he has to. But first now, he has got to win things. Whatever tweaking he does, get the W, and let's get this on. Let's get it started, because we believe and know it's going to look good eventually.